Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing another pepper review. We only have a few more. Unfortunately, because life got in the way, I think I had to throw away two peppers? Yeah, I had to throw away two. One of them was a Caribbean red, which I've already reviewed this season, so I didn't feel too bad about that. The other one, I forget what it was called. It was a cute little yellow one. Jim will probably mention in the comments, he probably remembers which one that was. I could go back and look at the picture I took of the peppers. Anyway, apologies to everybody watching. Apologies, Jim. You were just very generous with the peppers this year, and I know you really wanted me to focus on one pepper per video, so it just takes longer for me to get around to doing those. I think last season I would do like 5 in a sitting, which isn't the best way to highlight the pepper, but that's how I was able to eat them all before they went bad. Yeah, life, right? Just gets in the way. Having 2 teenage kids is a lot. I mean, everybody tells you that that's a challenging time, but they require a lot of attention, and you wouldn't think that because they're mostly independent. They can clean themselves, dress themselves, feed themselves. But there's a lot of emotional attention required and a lot of activities. So, exciting news, speaking of teenagers, my daughter Isabeau, Hurley's having a coughing fit. You okay, Hurley? My daughter Isabeau, who some of you have seen on this channel, she does reviews with me and she's done some spicy challenges, really wanted a pet of her own recently, something that she could bond with and take care of, you know, all of that. We have the 2 dogs, but Ben tends to be kind of my dog. He's very attached, we'll put it that way. He follows me around everywhere. And then Hurley's very independent. I don't know that he has a favorite person, but he does tend to follow me around as well. Say I'm working in my office down the hallway, he wants to be in there with me, particularly if the door is closed. So I get it. Long story short, she wanted a pet of her own. We did some research. Originally she wanted a rat. But rats, you really need to have at least 2, because even if you're giving them a lot of human interaction, they tend to get sad if they don't have another rat buddy around. That's true of a lot of rodents. I think it's true for guinea pigs as well. And I read somewhere that in Denmark it's illegal to own 1 guinea pig because it's considered animal cruelty, which is a fun fact. So did lots of research and we decided on getting her a parakeet. So parakeets can live with other parakeets. I mean, that's common. They do in the wild. Lots of people keep multiple parakeets, but they do really well with their human if you want them to bond with that human. If there's just one bird, they bond with the person that handles them the most. They start to consider them part of their flock, and that's how you get a little bird buddy. But yeah, it's exciting. Been learning a lot. I've never had a pet bird, but thankfully we live in the age of YouTube, and so there's lots of people that make videos about how to take care of these wonderful birds. They're most commonly referred to as budgies, which I didn't know, but that is because they're an Australian bird. It makes sense. Budgie sounds like an Australian name. So lots of videos about budgies online. She has her little friend in her room, named Apollo, and when she's at school we play music for it and I'm able to go in and check on it and talk to it. But Apollo seems very happy today. She is chirping a lot, which I read means that she's enjoying the music she's listening to. So yeah, good things. Okay, today we have another aji pepper. Lots of these are this pretty yellow. I have not tried this particular one before. So let's see if I can say this without butchering the name. It's an Aji Challuaruro. Yeah, because the double L's would be pronounced like a Y. So again, the reason it's aji, not aji, and the double L's is because it is a Peruvian pepper. And what else did I learn? There wasn't too much information. I did see that Jim Morrow Jimmy Pickles Pepper Company, did post a picture of this pepper recently on Facebook, if you follow him. He is selling the seeds, and they're a really cool like purple white color before they ripen, which is interesting. What else is there to say? Okay, so it says it's going to have a fruity flavor with medium heat. Sounds about right. And they're supposedly great for stir fry, pickling, and fresh salsa. Oh, and they're also apparently a very productive chili plant. So if you're wanting to grow a chili plant that's going to create a lot of fruit, this would be a good one. All right, let's see. Sounds juicy. I really need to sharpen my knives. What I need is a designated pod knife, like a lot of reviewers have. Oh yeah, lots of juice. Nice. I know Johnny Scoville has a cool one. I think Craven Capsaicin has one. I've noticed Luther the Great always has a very sharp knife when he's opening packages or reviewing pods. Oh, I should have showed it before I remove the seeds, but there you go. You can see it. All right, let's see what this one is like. It smells fruity. I'm excited. Woo. Caught my lips, and I don't know what I did, but it feels like the juice shot straight up into my nasal cavity, and I want to tear up now. My tolerance is so low right now. It's ridiculous. I did the Heart of Fire challenge with Molly Schuyler last week. It was one of the hardest things I've done. Probably the second worst challenge I've ever done. Molly acted like she just ate a normal piece of candy and I was dying. Okay. Other than my initial reaction. Yeah, decent mouth burn. Medium heat. Coats the whole of the mouth. Sorry, oh, nose is running. The juice up the nose part was wild. But yeah, it has a good fruity flavor. I'd say this is probably the hottest ahi pepper I've tried so far. And it has, I'm getting an aftertaste, almost like cilantro. Which some of you, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Nope. Some of you might say, oh, it tastes like cilantro, you must think it's soapy. You could describe it that way, but I wouldn't. It's not like a soapy pod. But yeah, cilantro. The roof of my mouth is numb. That's odd. I've not experienced that before. That was really a strange sensation. Comment down below if you've had this pepper before and it's made the roof of your mouth numb. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. Ooh. But that is the other exciting thing. We are wrapping up this pod season. I think I only have like 2 or 3 more in the fridge from Jim. I still have some Reapers that I need to do something with from Luther the Great. I haven't forgotten. They do still look good. I checked on them. But yeah, like one excuse I have is, or or not an excuse, but a reason, is that life has just been really busy. So it's been hard for me to make time to film. Because even when I have time to film, you still have to edit. And I do, you know, create thumbnails and all that good stuff, add music. Where is it going with that? Okay, so that was the first. But the other excuse I have is with things like the Reapers. I have to plan my schedule around that because I just don't know how my body's going to react. Some days it's not an issue. I can eat a Reaper at my lunch and it's fine. Other days that may put me out of commission for a few hours. And so if I don't plan accordingly, it can affect family activities, work, all of that. So you have to be thoughtful. Positive with all this busyness and the new budgie in our life, Apollo, is that when we do get her, and I do know it's a her because the leg band is on her left leg, which I looked up, it indicates it's a female. So she's Miss Apollo. But when we get Apollo a little more adjusted, comfortable with us, I'm hoping that maybe by like next pod season, she'll want to do reviews with me. Because, you know, I've mentioned this several times before because I think it's so cool, but birds do not have the heat receptors that we do. And they absolutely love fresh peppers. So I think it would be really fun to watch me dying in pain over a super hot pepper and Apollo just casually enjoying it. Plus, fresh fruits and vegetables are good for them. Okay, that is my review for today, guys. If you'd like to order the seeds for this pepper, look for the website in the description. You'll also see the link to Jim Morrow's YouTube, so you can check out his reviews. You can watch him taking care of his pepper plants, having lunch, hanging out. He does all sorts of different types of videos. So that is it. With that, I am Katie Prettyman, the world's okayest competitive eater, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.